Clipping.
Now let's look at clipping. Right? It means voltage clipping. So yeah, well, just let me show you an example. Okay, then you will be able to understand it very easily. So what's happening is, say if I have an amplifier, looks like this. So if I do all the math, the gain is going to be positive 10, okay, and the input range is going to be from minus 2 volt to positive 2 volt. And somehow I applied this input signal to this amplifier here. And then the question is, what's the output? Okay. So if the black line here is the input, as you can see, then I use the red for output. Now, as we can see, that's what we did before. So when the input is 0 volt, the output is going to be 0 volt. Okay. However, when the input is 2 volt, the amplifier tells me the output is going to be 10 volts. Okay. However, the input signal has a amplitude. It's a standard AC signal of amplitude of 4 volt. So when the input value is greater than 2 volt, say 3 volt, okay, the output of the amplifier stays the same, stays 10 volt. The gain, the gain is 5. The 5 gain doesn't apply to it anymore because it's outside the linear input range. Okay? Then if it's 4 volt, it's going to be again 10 volt. Similarly, if the input is minus 2 volt, from the graph, it's going to be minus 10. If it's minus 4, it's going to be minus 10. It just doesn't, the 5 gain doesn't apply anymore. Okay? Now, so when I sketch, okay, the output of this signal, okay, so what I do is I know the maximum is going to be 10, okay, the minimum is going to be say minus 10, okay, indicates from the amplifier. However, the input range is from minus 2, say 2 to minus 2. Okay. So what I normally do is I draw a dotted line just to help me sketching the output. Okay. Of course, when you're drawing it, use a ruler. Okay. I'm not very good drawer. So yep. So then let's draw this. Let's draw the output. So when it's 0, I have 0. When it's 2, okay, when the input value is 2, it becomes 10. Okay. However, when it's 3, it's 10. When it's 4, it's always 10. Okay. 2 is here, 10. Then 0 will be 0. When it's minus 2, I have minus 10. When it's there, it's there. So if I draw this cycle, what's happening is the graph would look like this. Okay. Yep, the output rising from 0 volt to 10 volts. Okay. Then it holds horizontally because the output doesn't change. Okay. Then it goes down to 0. Okay. Afterwards, it goes down to, well, if I do it correctly, let me just use another color to indicate. If if I do those point, I draw those dotted lines to indicating those points. Then it looks like this. Then it goes down. That's one cycle of it. Okay, so by clipping, it means when the voltage, when the input voltage is out of the linear input range of the amplifier, the output stays as a straight line. It's called clipping. This is clipped line. So when you sketch it, now in the exam, it's really important to use dotted lines to indicate where the clipping starts, where the straight line starts. So when the input voltage is 2 volt, okay, so I draw a dotted line horizontally, then I draw a dotted line from here to indicating the start and ending points of the clipped lines, the straight lines. Okay. Then when you sketch the graph, make sure from 0 to the maximum, don't sketch a straight line. Because the input value is a sine wave. You can't just sketch a straight line. So what you do is you sketch a curved line. Okay. If you sketch a straight line, the examiner in the end of year is going to take a few marks off because you need to show them you actually understand that the input value is a sine wave, it's not a straight line. There is a little bit curved line, then straight line, curved, go down, straight, then go up. So yep, just let me indicate all this. Indicate all these points. Then connect them together. Remember, a curved line to the maximum, then after the clipping point we have a straight line, then the line goes down to 0, then goes curved line goes there, straight line in the clipping, then it goes down. Okay, so yep. Okay, so basically those straight lines, it's called the clipping. It only happens when the input signal has a voltage that is greater, that is not in the input range of the amplifier, which is then you have straight lines there, then you need to show the clipping. Okay.